Hiya. Um, I know my hair is a mess and I'm wearing my pyjamas, but I've just come from a bath and it's my words you need to listen to here, not what I look like. Um, People may know me as not an animal lover. Um, I'd rather have money go toward charities for human beings, like children and other vulnerable people who could maybe take advantage of things more better than animals. But I've recently discovered on the news that there's a bear called Arturo. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's Spanish for Arthur, so to save any pronunciation feels, I'll be calling it Arthur from now on. There's a bear called Arthur in Argentina, I believe. The species is the polar bear, and polar bears aren't used to that kind of conditions heat-wise. It's reaching up to 40 degrees Celsius, and polar bears are used to conditions which are like -0, -1, -2. His partner died 2 years ago, and during that 2 years he has suffered nothing but heat, depression, sadness, loneliness for 2 years, and he has not seen another polar bear since. People in Winnipeg, Canada, they want to take the bear over there to give them a better quality of life. Instead of the rockery, the hard surfaces, the next to no shade that he's been getting in Argentina. He's a bear, and this may sound patronising to say, but bears can't speak. He's not like you and I could just go to the doctors and say, right, I'm feeling a bit low, could maybe get some help. He's there on his own. And the zoo that's keeping him there is just wanting him there for the attraction and the money, which isn't right. $160,000 signatures, beg your pardon, have been signed on a petition to get Arthur moved. And the vets in Argentina are saying it'd be too dangerous for Arthur to be moved. It'd be too dangerous. He couldn't survive all that hours of anaesthesia to keep him sedated for the long travel from Argentina to Canada. And you may think Canada's got is a bit too hot as well, but Canada's got great skiing resorts there, and that's kind of the conditions that Arthur needs. Not some very small, tight enclosure with nothing to do, none of his mates to play with, and not only that, he is going to be absolutely roasting because the polar bear's fur, if they call it fur, the coat of the polar bear, that's designed and to cope with conditions that are next to freezing, because polar bears are supposed to live in Antarctica, in Iceland, not Argentina. And as much as I don't particularly care about animals, this one has suffered far too much. You need to either put Arthur down, to put him out of his misery, because Winnipeg vets have said that he's going insane with the conditions that he's been in and the loss of companionship. I've seen videos, he's pacing back and forth, rocking back and forth, and his head's going back and forth like that. And the amount of things that I've read up, that's the sign of polar bears slowly going insane. It's going insane because the conditions he's being kept in is not what he's supposed to have. With the people in Argentina, the zoo there, would they like to live in the conditions that Arthur's been living in? No comforts of home, just rock hard concrete. Bits of trees to roll about in. There's logs in his enclosure. I don't know if he's supposed to be rolling them about or whatever, but if that's supposed to be toys for him to play with, then that's not going to do him any good either. So with the people in Argentina Zoo, they couldn't survive in that sort of conditions. Because there's no shelter, there's no shade out of the sun. And I dare say he's probably got sunburn as well. Either put Arthur down or move him, because he's suffered enough. That's it.